Set.
All right, welcome everyone to Conservation Board meeting. November 17th, start the meeting here at 6:32. Pat Coleman on the chair, alongside me, I have Keith Harris, Andrew Phillips, Matt Madison, Tim Norman. Nice to meet you all. In the interest of time for Becky, knowing that Morrow, correct? Tomorrow is here for the other two projects, we'll shift the agenda around a bit. If you feel that it should probably be a short conversation, but Judson Garage in addition, 7286 Town Line Road, applicant is requesting approval to construct 1,600 square foot detached garage and two 905 square feet basement addition and 815 square feet bedroom addition. So lots going on.
Yep.
From the conservation board's kind of purview, we address things like soil movement, water, wetlands, things like that, easements. So I suspect that the basement addition and maybe the bedroom addition probably won't veer too much into our purview, but the detached garage will. So if you don't mind just kind of bringing us up to speed on the project.
Yep, so the goal of the project is Tom Judson and his wife are looking to stay in their home as they age, so creating this addition allows them to just stay on one floor. So there's an unfinished basement below and then the master bedroom addition above. And then the detached garage just has large mowers and whatever toys he has that need to be housed separately. So the addition will be matched and the garage will be matching the existing character of the buildings. There is, I think, a either wetland or flood zone to the northwest, but we're really far from it. And we are about closest is we're 56 feet to the existing leach field. We are doing some sizing calcs to confirm that that does not need to be modified, and we don't think it does. When it was built in 1970, the design standards for septic, they had higher flow rates because they had less efficient fixtures. So actually the gallons per day now per fixture are lower when we use the calc. So the septic field should not need any modifications, so there won't be work there as far as earth moving. And then the drainage where the site is just sheet flowing to existing lawn adjacent. So I don't think there will really be an increase in runoff or any impact to the creeks nearby because we're such a far distance that where we allow for infiltration and slowing down of the runoff. No clearing of trees because it's all just existing lawn. So really not changing the character of the site too much.
How much grading do you have to do?
It's 8,000 square feet of disturbance overall. You can see there, so try to minimize the grading, doing a 3-on-1 slope, minimize disturbance coming from the garage. And then to on the south side of the garage there, I've got a swale just to keep drainage away, but that side going to the east, I think it's predominantly woodland when you go further east. So just a lot of area to absorb and slow down drainage. And of that 8,000 square feet beneath the addition, there's existing landscaping. So there's some existing features that are being removed, patio and stuff. So it's already been disturbed. So significant portion of it on the addition side is already been developed. And then the driveway here that we've got, we're just milling and repaving just to provide positive drainage away from the front of the garage. So no significant disturbance of the driveway there.
I think it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, the one question I had was the grading. It's flat where the detached garage.
Well, it's so you do have to grade away a little bit. I mean, it does get a little bit steeper as you go to the east. You can see on the grading plan, but And by doing a 3-on-1 slope, it's still mobile. It's got the equipment to do a steeper slope like that. That's usually the max slope we want to do for mowing, but so I try to minimize that disturbance by keeping that slope. Or steeper slope.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
We'll pass our comments along.
Okay.
We have just a short environmental assessment form will complete. That's long.
Okay.
Process. Thanks for your time.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
You're more than welcome to stay. Other things to do.
Tomorrow, take from here. No, it does sound exciting. Civil engineer, I mean, that's the.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys.
I didn't get your name.
Becky,
Becky.
civil engineering department manager for SWPR. Welcome. Good luck. Enjoy the 2 minutes.
All right, next up, Aldridge Road subdivision applicant is requesting acknowledgement. A complete application to develop a 5-lot duplex subdivision on 10.29 acres. Sounds like you're here helping us.
I thought I was number one, Timberview.
Oops, I'm sorry, I'm flipped around here. Yes. Scratch that. Timberview Estates subdivision. Sorry.
Okay.
Klein Road. Applicant is requesting acknowledgement of a complete application to develop for single family home lots on 70. Timberview. We have an overview of the project.
My engineer couldn't be here, I usually don't do
That's
this. She was very good.
Yes, no,
Just to know.
Just broad strokes, if you don't mind.
I
Trying to
think
accomplish here, obviously.
Thank
makes
you.
sense.
for the first picture, mostly farmland. Some steep, we have a drumlin. The bottom of the screen, there's 4 houses up on top on a private drive. And that is not the right map.
Susan, do we have another one?
What?
Do we have a different visual?
Oh, yeah, I got several.
Okay.
Because
Bear with
it
us.
comes from the subdivision down below, I have a map. See, that's. It's all of that. Okay,
This
we
one?
have a lot of maps.
Yeah.
we got it.
Of
That's
this
the
guy.
last one.
No, it's just that the first one showed the drive for the 4 drumlin lots coming off of Klein Road, that's this down.
Oh, sure, that'd be great.
I only brought one. So like that one right there, so as you can see those brown. All that brown is currently being farmed, it's been farmed forever.
Okay.
That one sliver of green between. Down towards the bottom, sliver of green that goes north,
Okay,
that circle, I think.
this one.
Sure. No, over, one more, go over, no, other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a farmer's ditch. I don't, what is that G, what is that circle, what's that say? Is that a letter?
I think it's a 9.
9, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's the probably tax reference number or something, okay. So yeah, so that there's a farmer's ditch, then it heads to the right into that hedgerow, through the hedgerow. There, that little, there's a yellow home with a yellow barn. Right here, right there, yep, right there, that's not our piece. So we're gonna come in on the high side one.
So as I say,
That side of the links report. And that shows it. So yeah, this property right here, we don't own. We're gonna come in with the road through here. Cul-de-sac. And then a private drive for 4 houses right here.
Okay.
and that's
And then
raised
we
up
do-
there. Sorry, that's raised up there, right? You said
Oh,
the
that's
green,
a
that's the top of the drumlin?
Yeah, that's huge.
Where's the drumlin?
Right here.
Right there. Yeah.
I'm sorry, maybe honestly right here. This is a steep slope coming up to it. We're gonna come in this way. With four houses on a private drive. Then we
much-
also are gonna put a few houses in, we own this here in Farmington. we're gonna put 1, 2, 3 houses here, farming.
Nothing to do with Victor. Sure.
It's even push boards, that's fun.
Yeah, so that map shows what we're trying to do, but yeah, I mean,
This one?
well, going back to the green, I mean, we're not gonna disturb. You know, we're not gonna disturb anything, I mean, minus right here, we have to get the road through. Right here. But that stays, this stays, that stays, all that green stays.
So you put that all into an easement probably then?
Yeah.
The rest of that?
50%.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's working on that.
Yeah.
yeah.
We should.
So here are the 4 coming off of this.
Okay.
These are the Farmington lots here, nothing with you guys. As I showed you coming over here, all the green, which the first, that first picture was the best. We're not touching any of the greens, green, green
yes,
here,
those-
green there, green back there,
The easement.
this right here, yep.
How flat is?
This is flat, this is flat.
Oh, that's right, that's perfect.
The farm.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's flat, that goes uphill. Like, you know, this small valley right, this is steep. See the lines?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's.
How are you gonna attack, are you gonna just knock the top of the drumlin off?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it's like. We're not touching grade, we're just trying to get this driveway up there.
Just trying to honor the integrity.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That
That
was
was,
much money to move there.
well, it's good because we were gonna actually probably suggest not. So,
No.
just for aesthetics.
No, this is a beautiful view of Brisbane Mountain. It's cool.
Next project.
That'd be gorgeous. I developed Falcons Point.
Mhm.
Off of the Region Road, you know, that's a little higher as the neighborhood, sure. This will be that better. We're shooting for $1 million plus homes,
Okay.
which not $1 million doesn't get you much, but so I'm a builder and developer. And I do live in Victor, I love Victor.
Yep.
And I hate cutting down trees, it takes too long yeah, come on. I'm a hands-on builder, as you can see, I didn't get a chance to go home and dress and shower for you guys.
Sounds like you'll limit disturbance as much as you can. Easement on this side, any thoughts around the easement? Vision?
I'm not the engineer to take care of it, but I mean, we have that, see that whole back rectangle? That's all heavily wooded, that's, you know, I mean, we have, most of that green is probably your 50%.
Okay.
And not to be touched.
What's the lot behind there?
Well, so going up
Yeah,
towards the ceiling.
yeah.
That's Blazy Road. I can't think, he's an attorney, I think, but, that's not, that.
I know it's not yours, but I'm just
No,
wondering
yeah,
conceptually what's.
Blazy Road is up down, and I heard that he hates developers, so guess what? That'll be forever wild. Not everybody can hate developers, otherwise we wouldn't have a home to live in.
Yeah, it's true. We should walk it, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right now it's corn.
Yeah,
Alright. I'm not even sure what he planted, there's something planted there. We can't walk it.
I mean, we're generally pretty flexible, so when you think it's ready, and when you think it makes sense for us to be there before it gets to the next
I'm not here on
stages.
the weekends, but weeknight.
Yeah, weeknights
After 6,
exactly.
but before it gets dark, it's getting dark.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I think we'll have Amber stuff in with that. so.
Okay. And you have my contact, right? I mean,
We
those
do, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
She should.
So I mean, tonight, we're just acknowledging a complete application. But it's always helpful to get kind of an overview.
I say very minimal grading, almost no tree cutting. The field is the field, I mean, good farms, that's where the houses are going.
Yeah.
That's, we like to work with the land, we don't like to recreate what God.
Well, it costs money, like you said.
That's why I'm a mason contractor, site guy.
Give me some, the area. This area will be easement, some of this area is then, right?
Well, that's probably the best rendition right there. all that dark area is.
Okay.
Is pretty
And
much.
that is where the trees are now.
Yeah.
That you're
so
saying.
that's what you're getting about.
I mean, that, again, that first shot, that first photo is probably the best. That one right there.
Perfect. So from,
All that, and then there'll be more, but I mean, but that green is definitely not to be touched, minus wherever that number 9 is, we have to cut through with the road.
sure, makes sense. Just wanted to mention, the standards or requirements for marking the easement can be
Oh.
placards.
And
But, okay.
Good. Kind of like that.
Now, I don't know what your most recent project was, so
Yeah.
just wanted to make.
We've done a lot of little ones, the last big one was down.
Okay.
And that, I mean, and that's when the conservation sort of started,
Yeah,
back in early 2000s. Before that, there was no conservation.
Yeah.
Got done other subdivisions before that. There was no conservation. For that.
comments on my end, we'll do a site walk, we'll be in touch.
Yep.
Just acknowledge the application, so
Okay.
out of that last project.
Appreciate it.
No, I was just looking at.
I'm just gonna stay from it. I'm gonna stay from that.
Yeah, of course.
That's not mine, but I have 4 lots right next to it, so.
Yeah, we saw your letter.
Concerned neighbor,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have to put in a letter.
I thought there was a letter
Oh,
saying.
that I was,
that you were okay.
that I'll work with him.
Yeah.
But. see what
Something
he's
about a
gonna-
private drive or something.
Right, but I wanna
Yeah.
see what he's gonna do. I'm not gonna
Okay.
just give him whatever.
That's what the letter said.
Wow.
That's hilarious. Don't
Yeah, put it on the table, right?
want to read Aldridge again? You want me to? Or you wanna? Or you kind of did?
Yeah, I kind of already did, but Aldridge Road will shift over to that. Requesting acknowledgement of the completed application to develop the 5-lot duplex on the 10.29 acre parcel. Some materials here, comments, thoughts from the board regarding this one.
So I feel like we've been in this neck of the woods
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple
Yeah.
times for developments. I recall this being, kind of swampy.
Yeah.
Where's this exactly? Where?
Aldridge,
Victory.
Victory. Egypt
Yeah,
Road.
Victory Egypt, right across Duck Hollows right
I
there.
tried that
across.
every day.
Yeah.
Aldridge is, yeah,
Yeah.
so Thruway's kind of back there.
So, my concern would be, the water and, if there's sensitive or protective areas back there. I mean, they're crowding it pretty close to the road, so I assume they understand the
Around here.
limitations as well.
How far down? Aldridge is this?
Aldridge is on the right side of this,
Okay,
so the
It's
driveway
east
would
at
come
County
off
Road
of
9.
Victory Egypt.
okay.
The other end comes out on
High Street.
High Street,
The,
where it's hard to make that right.
So those 4 dark flags,
Yeah, those are
those are
your,
those are the lots that I own, we haven't built on them yet.
Okay.
They're approved. And the throughway bridge is to the south,
Yeah,
but just past the throughway bridge to the north, is where you're looking.
and there is one existing home right at the very top, right?
Well, yeah, the other, yeah, you see that?
Oh, yeah, nice,
That-
yep,
That was the original farmhouse, that's pretty much touching the throughway.
Yeah, yeah.
I sold that though, I don't know.
So at one point, it seemed like they were gonna, maybe it was part of your development, but it seemed like the road was gonna come right up off of County Road 9, and head up, but now it looks like they're gonna come in.
Right at Duck Hollow.
Yeah, so is that's different?
She showed there's one.
Yeah, because this looks different than the other one, the one that I was
You
looking at
see,
earlier.
now, if you look at the first lot to the left,
Uh-huh,
see, that was the road that I have not done it yet, because I haven't built anything.
right,
You see how that thing loops up and around?
yeah.
Because if you go down that gravel road,
Mhm.
very hard to head south. So the engineer, we had a 50-foot easement, and I'm gonna create sort of, not a cul-de-sac, but just that to make the car go at a
Face that
90
direction.
degree on that County Road number 9, so you can turn left or right east.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's why he's.
So I'm not sure, now he's got a few other ideas. That's why I'm sort of here to see, but I mean, this is a conservation board.
yeah,
I'm gonna be very attentive to what he wants to do, because what we did seems right. You know, makes it easy for people to get in and out of there.
We walked this.
There's five, there's the existing plus my 4 empty lots. 5 lots on.
Yeah.
On the south side, and he's doing 10 lots, or I mean, 5 lots, but 10
5 duplex.
10 homes on
Yeah.
on the right side, on the north side. I mean, that's gonna be a lot of traffic.
We walked this 5 years ago, bro. I think it was
Yeah,
when we
I
first-
think off the Aldrich Road.
Yeah, the Aldridge is
Yeah.
when it was the scout,
Yeah.
scout
Yeah,
run,
it used to
scout
be-
pass.
It was a Gerber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
So.
It's definitely soupy down there. It's definitely
Oh, yeah. Well, without anybody here to kind of tell us what their plans are, but just looking, I mean, it's wet back there. I want to see where they want to put easements, wouldn't want them getting get too far in there. I mean, he does have it snugged against the road, but
Yeah.
what are we doing today? Just complete application. All right, well,
Yeah.
then I guess we can discuss it more when.
Motion passed.
Yeah.
Yes, next time.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be challenges,
Mm-hmm.
especially on that one, this corner line.
Yeah.
I thought that Gerber originally wanted to do they wanted to donate that.
I thought it was, and I thought it was their land.
It wasn't.
Really? What never was?
Gerber built.
I know, he's on Aldridge.
West.
Yeah.
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 You can see the one
He bought from the
house.
same developer. He's a local Victor guy. I can't
Yeah,
think of his
Scott.
name.
Yeah, Scott,
Yep.
So Scott owns that, he's trying to sell it, and Gerber is trying to buy it.
That's who he's been working with. I mean, that's
Yeah.
who did stuff on Aldridge
He
with
gets it
him.
set up.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just concerned about traffic and stuff, which is not
Yeah.
a lot of traffic.
That's legit, that's.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that intersection just.
Well, in the morning,
Tough.
It's a pain.
in the morning, there's existing plus by 4 and then 10 more going out of one,
Mhm.
I mean, not even road, one driveway.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic on that one driveway, but I mean, it's not your concern.
I'd be really interested to see how they're gonna manage that corner.
And it
lot.
needs quite a bit of fill.
That corner lot's
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah.
You'll have to, yeah.
On the backside, right?
Yeah, so I mean, those are probably all walkout basements.
Yeah.
On the
Oh,
back
sure.
side, you can't build
Without
that,
a doubt, yeah.
but the front needs to.
Yeah, that'd be my only comment is like to see him here talk through it. Get to that.
Yeah, we definitely want to invite them to say, get to the next step.
I don't know if we have to walk it because we already did, but
I wouldn't mind.
yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
I
either.
won't take
I
it long.
It's
do it,
really
yeah.
accessible right off of 9.
Oh, yeah.
Henry Road
They
9.
they brush cut it for you guys are good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
No
right.
tips.
The last walk we did is pretty, that's pretty tall. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
look forward to it. Coming, what's next? Thanks for your background on this too. It's helpful. All right, we will acknowledge that application. And on to other business approval of the August 20th. That's it was not here. Meeting. So I will.
Okay. Review them after. Have any other issues?
I agree.
Looking for a motion?
Motion. I'll make that motion.
I don't think I would, yeah. It must have been if I was not.
Yeah,
thorough.
second.
Would you like to second that motion?
Sure,
I made the motion.
Tim did. And I'm
Keep
keep this.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, any abstentions? It's passed.
5-0, or is there an abstain? Did I hear?
Oh,
somebody
5-0, sorry.
abstain?
Yep,
Oh,
yep,
sorry. It's catching up and I.
good. Any other comments from the board? Close the meeting at
Do we have any, updates from the town representative?
6.
I thought it was, a guy named out.
Oh,
I
it
thought
should
it switched in July.
Could be so.
I think. The town board liaison, was it
Oh,
now?
it's supposed to be Mike Guinan.
Okay.
I'm like,
I thought-
yeah.
yeah.
Next time, yeah, I'll keep this. We'll call the meeting here at 6:56. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, good to see you.
Moral, nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Nice meeting everybody.
Good luck with your project.
Thank you.
See you soon and we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
get back to you on
Yeah,
dates.
sounds
Yeah.
good.
David.